Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode. Today I'm going to be reviewing set 40425. This set costs £20 or around about that price and was released in 2020 and has already retired previous this year, so the price can vary very much. It can go anywhere from like £12 to like almost £30. So it really depends where you buy it. So this is a very good set, so I'm going to move on to a review now. This set doesn't come with any minifigures because it's a Brickhead set. It's the Nutcracker Brickheadz set. It's meant to be like Christmas related because the Nutcracker is related to Christmas. So it also includes a Christmas tree and some more presents and parcels and the main Nutcracker build. This set's really cool and I'm going to get into a review. So I'm going to start off with the Christmas tree, then move on to the presents and then the main Nutcracker. So this it came with a Christmas tree, which is quite small. It's like 10 or not that many, but like 6 or 7 studs high, not that long, wide. It's not that big of a build, but it looks really cool and quite detailed. Has some sparkling lights on it, some see-through 1x1 studs, or coloured see-through, coloured like transparent 1x1 studs, like yellow, red and blue. And then it also has a star, which is just 2 1x1 yellow bricks placed on top of each other, but in a way that makes it look like a star, or from above. Kind of looks like a star, but they did their best making that look like a star. That's a really cool build. It was a bit tedious to build because it's just the same. The main bit of it is the same. The same thing over and over with the main core. Sorry, not my lights there. So yeah, it's really cool. Moving on to the presents. It comes with 3 presents, or presents, just bricks, but meant to be like wrapped up presents for Christmas. So it has a main big parcel, which is a 2x2 light blue brick with a jumper plate, which is also 2x2. With a transparent 1x1 blue stud on top. Then there's a 1x1 like cylindrical piece, which I can't really see because of the light. God, that's loud. Made me jump. 1x1 cylindrical like purplish piece with a flower piece on top, which is meant to be like a ribbon. Then there's 2 1x1 studs and or 2 1x1 yellow studs stacked on top of each other to make it look like a smaller parcel with a yellow, which is meant to be like a ribbon, but it's 1x1 green stud. Moving on to the main piece, there's also a place to put the Nutcracker on. It's got 1 stud connecting it, and it kind of looks like how the faces are built with the eyes. But you put put like a bit of the feet on, so it connects, but you can easily just take it off. And that's kind of a cool sound because most of them only have that middle part. This comes with 2 more accessories on the either side, so I think that's really cool. So moving on to the main build, which is a Nutcracker. So I'm going to start with the face. You can see it's just the regular kind of face with a like lightish white skin colour, or it's beige, or that kind of colour for the face, and then 2 eyes, which is the coveted Brickheadz eyes, which is just in every single Brickhead set, so they're very, very common. Well, not every Brickhead set which has like a face, not like a helmet like the Mandalorian, which I reviewed last week. But yeah, this is a Christmas set, not a Star Wars set, because this set is not just Star Wars, it's brick review, not Star Wars brick review. So it's literally every Lego set I have or will get, I will review if it's all put together. So this is a Christmas set, not a Star Wars set. I think this is one of the first not Star Wars sets I reviewed in the Monday video, so that's really cool. So it has a big beard and a mustache. I think that's meant to be like his upper lip. And I'll show you what it does in a minute. Moving on to this side, it's got some grey hair, and like light grey hair, and you can see some of his face and his ear. Very cool and very detailed. Well, as detailed as you can get. And then the back has got some bricks, some exposed studs, and then a 1x4 smooth plates here, and then it's just the same on the other side, copy paste the other side, just mirrored. And then yeah, moving on to his torso. You can't really see most of his torso because his chin, I would guess, is covered up, which is meant to be like his beard on his chin. It's covering it up because of the play feature. And then you can see some of the detailing with the studs, meant to be like buttons on his uniform. Because it's meant to be a soldier's uniform. It looks a bit like the what the King's Guards were in Buckingham Palace and other places around the UK. But I think it's actually meant to be East German, the uniform, but it's red and he has a long, tall cap. So I think they just have similarities from the past. I see some red and gold on his arms, and then some more red, and you can see his neck, or it's meant to be his neck. And we can see this really large, weird thing which connects to the other part, which is the play feature. It looks really weird, but most of the time you don't see it because it's facing you. And it's just the same on the other side. And the legs are just light grey, light grey brick, and then a black bit, which is meant to be the boots. And then this is the play feature. Oh, I'll actually show you the top. The top is meant to be like a bearskin hat, which is very common, especially with, well, you mainly only see it in England now, but this was like very common in soldiers to make it look more intimidating and imposing. The French wore it, the British wore it, and I'm guessing Germans wore it. I don't know about that, but it's very cool. This is meant to be like a bonnet of a car. That's what these pieces are mostly used for, but they used it to make its hat like tall and like smooth. When you can see the top, very cool piece, which is like a 2x2 with like one of the corners like chipped off. Very cool piece. If you get the set, you'll see it's a really interesting piece to build with. I've never seen it. I must probably have that in my collection, but I can't remember off the top of my head if I have lots of them, but I don't think I do. It was very surprising to get. And then I'll show you the main play feature. This is supposed to be a Nutcracker, and Nutcrackers, the main reason that they exist is to be to crack like walnuts or big nuts around Christmas time, because that's when you would usually eat nuts. So a person made a Nutcracker, like a little Christmas ornament, which mouth could open, and you could like put a nut in there and like slam it shut, and it would like crack the nut, so you could get the like edible bit inside and crack the nut, and then have an ornament. And in real life, these things are terrifying. You ever seen a picture of them? I might put a picture in the corner, but I don't think I will. But in real life, they look terrifying. But this one makes it look more, not terrifying. It makes it look better. So it made it look like it and not terrifying at the same time. So I appreciate that, Lego. You see its mouth opens and closes, but it doesn't come with a nut. Don't know why, but it doesn't. So this is what it comes with. So it's a very good display set. The only problem I would have with it is some of the building techniques are just very tedious and very similar to each other, like the tree, the edges of the tree, and then the torso. And for some reason, the instructions, I think they're trying to make them bigger, because literally, if you ever had a Lego set before, we normally have 2 pages, and it's like a book. But those 2 pages on each thing, it would have like a thing to do, or multiple things to do, like add these 3 bricks, or add these 2 bricks. But on this, it was very like, 1 page was add a brick, or 2 bricks, or like not that many, if you're used to building bigger sets like I am. And it was just like, a lot more flipping than I was used to doing, because they just made it like weirdly short and simplistic for some reason. And my other main inquiry with this set is that the giant like lever on the butt or on the back, it just sticks out, and it looks like a big sort of thumb, and it just looks weird. But most of the time you don't see it, because it's like this, you don't really see the back of it. But if you ever like go to examine the brickhead, it looks very strange. But I see why they did it, so it's easy to get on, or hold and move. So yeah, I think that's a really cool thing they added for it to do. Because most brickheads are just display things and don't have anything on them which can move. So I think that's a very cool thing they added. But some minor problems with it. However, this is a very good set, and I would definitely recommend you buying it. It does vary on price. Like it goes from like £12 to like I've seen it high enough like 20, almost £30 some places. So I'll definitely try and find a place which is cheaper. But anyway, it's a very good set. Definitely recommend you buying it. Very interesting building techniques. So if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to show YouTube that you like my videos and you would want other people to see them. Maybe even share it with a friend or family. Anyone who really likes Star Wars or Lego in general. Like, this is not Star Wars, but it's Lego. And remember to like and subscribe. Maybe even add notifications on. Very happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.